me. They had codes, that nigga Shaney was bossy. Rule 1, don't make a move that'll cost me. Rule 2, don't you ever double cross me. This whole time, they ain't know he's Mr. Softy. He would hop out the truck, see if your ice clean. Take your chain to make the kids ice cream. It's low budget though, but it's a nice scheme. Cause that move out the Buffalo's a pipe dream. See, Ricky, he was tricky, had to double pump. Used to rob the little kids just to double up. Till their pops came out like enough's enough. And when he robbed him too, it fucked us up. Germs was 16 back in 99. A mastermind thief with no guidelines. He had this chick named Nicole, like my size. Robbing niggas 6'2" down to 5'5". They had the hookup, so they would play the day shift. Niggas staring at a body, wouldn't say shit. Small talk, look away, then the face split. Pistol to their head for their wallet and their K-Swiss. See Keisha, she the neighborhood klepto. Would play the train, that's the niggas for a metro. She make a profit off them swipes, tell them let's go. Do anything for the dollar like Creflo. But Stacy, she was crazy, her old broad. Would rob niggas after giving them a blowjob.
Killer Chef, what up? You said you missed the whole event. Oh, you just got off of work. Oh, man. Oh, man. It was a pretty dope event, man. I ain't gonna lie. It was pretty dope. Some good battles on the card, man. This King versus Queens, too. That card gonna be bananas, man. So when you checking out those announcements, Killer Chef, but we're gonna talk about it tonight. I got a couple people calling up in a second, so we're just gonna chop it up. I would probably give Smack Volume 7. I would give it a 7 out of 10. I would give it a 7 out of 10. I thought it was a pretty good event. You know, I know we was initially supposed to have 6 battles. We got 5 battles. Louis, salute, fam. Did you see the Smack Volume 7? What you thought about the card? I'm giving it like a 7 out of 10. I thought out of the 5 battles we got, I thought all the battles was pretty dope. You know, I kind of agree with New Nails as far as the main event battle go. I thought the energy on that one wasn't as intense as it could have been. But I like Aver's performance. I like Tay-Rock's performance as well. That was a good battle. So the card was pretty good, man. We're going to bust it down and talk about all the battles. I know Jesse Reekin said he wanted to call up and join. As a matter of fact, I got Jesse Reekin as well as Mr. Mumbles on the line. Give me a second. Salute to everybody that's in the live chat, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me one time, man, if y'all can, so we can go ahead and get the rotation going. Mumbles, what's poppin', G? Can you hear me?
Yo, yeah.
What's good, fam?
Yeah, man. Yo, why was Verb rapping like he didn't want to wake somebody up upstairs?
Yeah, I was just saying before I said before you came on, I thought that the energy, like Nunu Nell said, that battle, their energy wasn't as up as you would think it would have been.
No, yeah, like I love in the next group, I'm arguing with these people like they kind of punk me off because like I'm a big Averb fan. Like I'm trying to tell you people, don't you hear the level of pen difference? Like Rock is doing spelling bars, A over L, like it's 1998.
Yo, Mumbles. By the way, this is Jesse Reekin right here. How you doing?
Yo, why you gotta come on interrupting people's statements though? I don't understand that part.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yo, you do this every time you come on my show. You interrupt people, yo, and then you always talk about you sorry. I don't understand your whole handle.
Like,
how can you even rebuttal anything? How can you even debate anything if you don't even let the man get his shit off? That's what I don't get. How you be trying to debate people, but you don't even let them finish their whole statements?
All right, I'm sorry.
No, what I'm saying, think about it. We are in 2021. and Tay-Rock is doing spelling bars. And that's supposed to be okay.
We ain't gonna do that, Mumbles. Don't
Come
act
on
like
now.
we ain't gonna act like them bars wasn't fire. He did a little bit too much of the breakdown of the bars and the letters. I understand that part, but we ain't gonna act like it was trash or it was elementary.
Hey, his name flips were A. Everybody can flip A. Come on now.
It was a little bit too much, but it wasn't trash. It wasn't elementary. Stop it, man. Stop it. What's Tay-Rock we talking about? When did we ever see Rock come with any type of elementary type of material, man?
I don't know how loud he yells it. I write too. I know what creative writing is. That was basic. Like he can got an energy, but as a writer, his pen is childlike. It is childlike.
I would say this. I would say this much. I think the battle wasn't a good battle, but I give it to Rock 2-1.
Okay.
Would you guys agree with that?
I was saying that's what Nunu Nels was saying. She said that she give it to Rock 2-1, but the energy of that battle didn't compare to the energy and intensity of the battles that came before that.
All right.
So I guess let's start this thing back from the bottom, man. I want to start from...
I gave Rock the first round, Ever the second and the third.
We're going to start this thing from the bottom.
And Mumbles, by the way, Sev made me a fan of you, bro. You know, that biography he did on you, bro. You're dope, bro.
Yeah.
I just want to give you the roses while you still get them.
Well, give him roses at the without interrupting me once again. Once again, this guy. Can I start my live stream now?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
First battle, man. Danny and Arsenal was the first battle. What y'all think of that?
I gave it.
Say it again, Mumbles. You breaking up? I can't really hear you good.
I gave it to Danny.
2-1. Was it clear to you? 3-0.
I don't know. I'd have to watch it again. But I just know I really was liking how Danny was approaching it.
Yeah, I gave it to Danny 2-1. Is it okay if I jump in right now or no? I gave it to Danny 2-1, and I think in the first round Arsenal got it. I think the second and third, Danny kind of outbarred him, and Danny said something that I really didn't know.
That Ray Swag situation.
About Ray Swag being
Thank you. I didn't know nothing about that. And Arsenal validated that in the bottom of his third, I think. So that was crazy. And I've been saying for the last couple of Danny battles, he got to find a way to pull up some personal angles. He got to take it there with his opponents. I think that's what he's going to need to add to his arsenal. And we seen in the drugs battle, he brought up the situation with drugs. I didn't know about that. So Danny is definitely putting on, man. I'm not going to lie. Danny did well today.
But hey, I think Arsenal kind of shot himself in the foot, too, with saying, oh, yeah, my man, my best friend was a snitch. It was kind of like, maybe he should have avoided that whole...
Yeah, he was trying to get points for saying that he don't stick with a rat. I mean, I get it.
Yeah, but maybe you should avoid that whole situation, right? I don't know.
Well, no, he had to rebuttal it. I mean, this is what brought this up at the top of the round. So, it was tailor-made and it was fit for Arsenal to rebuttal that. So I'm not mad at that. But it was a good battle. I will say this, though. I don't think the Arsenal that we saw today is ready for Murder Mook. I know he's been calling out Mook. I don't think this Arsenal was ready for Mook.
Right.
But Arsenal been writing for Murder Mook for about 20 years.
Yeah,
Literally.
that's true, too.
15, 20 years he's been writing for me.
He's not going to be able to
bars ready.
But he's not going to be able to use that. You think he's going to be able to use that outdated content versus Mook? A Mook that we saw versus Tay Rock? He could have been writing for Mook for 50 years. He's not going to be able to use that material.
Yeah, who's going to get that Mook? Or are we going to get the Mook we got versus Iron and versus, and like, you know, like, because what we I know Arsenal knows how to perform. If what kind of bars and stuff.
But Mumbles, wasn't it crazy the fact that the race at swag situation? I was like, holy, like that kind of shook me a little bit. I was like, oh shit.
Yo, only because it's drama.
Like, yeah, I didn't even realize I didn't see Ray Swag there yet.
Only because it's drama, it shook you. Like, that's the only reason why I shook you. Do you got it? Can you quote any bars from these 3 rounds, Jesse Reekin, or was that the only thing that stood out to you?
Yeah, I mean, I gotta go back and watch the whole battle again, of course. But didn't he say Ray Swag is somebody that helped create your country, and then you dub like that? I thought that was pretty creative, the way he played on it. I mean, I can't say verbatim, but it was like, I think Danny was, you know, and you know, I love Danny's poker face. Like when Arsenal goes in there and he says every daughter name that he has, and he calls them hoes and stuff. And Danny's really there to like just sit there and take it. Like, you know, I think Danny's one of the best battle rappers of all time.
You know, one of the advantages that Danny Myers has, if you actually listen, everybody comes at him the exact same way.
Right. You have 10 kids. Yeah.
1,000, you have 10. Literally, it's the same battle against him every time.
So why is he not undefeated then? Why is he not winning every battle?
Because there's creative ways that you could do it. Like Pat Stay said, like, you know, you have 11 kids. I thought you would be used to so I didn't think that you would be used to pulling out or something like that.
So I'm saying if people are being creative about it, why are we downplaying it, or why are we trying to down it?
It's because certain people, it's the advantages that certain people get that other people don't. Like there's certain people that be like, oh, he keeps going the same way, and you can't keep mentioning this. But with Danny, how long are people going to mention the 12,000 from Rex and like it?
Did it happen?
I think it's because Danny.
Did it happen?
If Danny did the same thing,
sure, it happened.
Did it happen? Did it happen?
Sure.
Okay, then. So let's not act like it didn't happen. We can get. We basically saying we're getting tired of the truth. Danny Myers set himself up. He set himself up to forever be talked about in battles for doing that. There's no statute of limitation.
Okay, but there has to be a creative way of doing it.
You admitted that there's people that's been creative. That's why I said if people are not creative, why is he not undefeated then? You said because people have been creative with these angles. So okay, what's the problem? You can't have it both ways.
Correct. You're right.
Like I gave her points. I liked when Verb was like, not from me. No tranny bars and chain bars for me.
We're going to get into that because Aver.
Crack, don't you?
Come on, man.
You smoke crack, don't you?
Y'all got to be on drugs today, man. We're not giving Averb no pass. We're going to talk about Averb a little bit later, but Averb was a big hypocrite too. I hate when people sit up there and say what they not going to talk about in a battle. You're saying that because you're getting your shit off right then and there, first of all. And then he still was referencing his shit in the battle.
Yeah, that's true.
But we're going to talk about that later on. The next battle was DNA and Av. What y'all thought about DNA and Av?
Well, hold on. Who did you give
It
the
don't
Danny
matter. It
versus
don't
Rush
matter. I'm
battle?
past that. You don't control this. I control this. I'm on the DNA versus Av.
Okay. um,
I give it to DNA.
yeah, I give it to Av.
I give it to DNA.
About-
Only thing I disagree with was the caffeine votes for the third round. They only gave Av 400 and something votes. I thought his third round was tough compared to DNA's third round.
Yeah.
DNA's third round was a killer, but Av's third round was like a little rebuttal to that, man. I appreciate that. That was dope. I don't know what the fans was listening
Well,
to.
I give it to Av for a certain reason, and then you guys might not agree with this reason.
You gave what
but
the hold
DNA
up.
was like-
You gave what the Av? The round or the battle?
Just a battle. I can't tell you. I didn't write down round for round.
You wait a minute.
I
Let me just be clear. Let me just be clear. You gave Av the battle over DNA.
Yes.
You smoke crack, don't you?
I thought Av was better punch for punch wise. And maybe that's just a personal thing to me. Like DNA said, "Oh, you don't have to." I changed my gambling habits because we all knew that DNA had a gambling habit, right? And then he was like, "And you were still." What business is it of yours?
Can you speed this up, yo? I need you to really speed this up, Jesse. I'm
Okay,
gonna have to let you go.
I'm
No.
gonna speed
I
it
need
up
you
right
listen
now.
to me, and I need you to listen to me tonight because see, you talk too much at the wrong times. You like to cut people off, and then when it's time for you to speak, you be just rambling and mumbling and shit like that, yo. We don't have time for that, bro. And it's like 3 of us on the show, and you just taking forever to get to no point.
Okay, so my whole point is, what businesses of yours, what App does for a living? Like, what if he keeps drinking? That's on him. App does that.
But don't you don't appreciate the big brother approach of a nigga trying to help? You don't appreciate it?
Because it was so fake. It was fake.
I don't. You agree with that, Mumbles? Do you think DNA's approach to Av was fake?
So that's DNA's new thing of not doing the gun bar. He's from Lou Castro on. He's trying to teach something. He's trying to do a grown man, show people the way, type angle is his new style.
Yeah, but then I've talked to him too. Like, if you're really about that, where were you with Clips?
Right.
Where were you with Cortez?
Right. That's why I said I don't know why the fans only gave Av 400 votes for that third. His third was tougher than that. I'm not gonna say it was better than DNA's third, but I thought it was much closer. The way they had the second round close, I thought they'd have had the third just as close.
I give Av the battle.
I'm not going that far. I'm not going that far. It was a good battle, but nah, man. The only thing I'll say about DNA new style, it works against people that's under him. Like, how is DNA talk that Lux talk to a Lux or a Mook or a Hollow or people that's on his level or above? Like, he's already been labeled as the PG killer, so that's a tough angle for people under him to beat when he talking like this. But when he facing people of his stature or people that he's focused on, I don't know if this new DNA is going to translate as well. Like, because I think DNA is good. DNA is good, but he's not. All right, you love basketball, right? Absolutely.
This is like comparing like Zion Williamson to Jordan, bro. Like, you're just not doing it. I'm sorry. Like,
you know what I've always, one of those big matches, I will be completely honest.
Mm-hmm.
I think DNA could beat Murder Mook.
I don't know.
Well, can I ask a question that freaking Sev always asks? How much crack have you been smoking?
Oh, this the Murder Mook lover. I forgot you the Murder Mook lover.
But Murder Mook's level was there because of his foundation.
Not true. Mook spit the 3 greatest rounds maybe of battle rap history against A-Rock. No,
they weren't. They weren't better than Daylight.
Okay.
Where do you get your facts from?
And